Hey everybody, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to walk you through my exact system of how I implement automated DM solutions for my clients that help them book sales calls on autopilot. And this is a very important solution when you're trying to help somebody scale, because this basically allows any business to increase their sales bandwidth and start taking on more leads and more clients in a completely automated way. So first, a little about me. I run a consulting agency called Setup Consulting. I work done for you and done with you for different clients. I've worked with one of the biggest people in this space. We've got Benny DeLemos over here, who is part of a business called Contentpreneurs, who have won the school games. Here's him with Alex Hormozi and Sam Ovens. I've also worked with people like Sam Witness, who is a very big creator in Australia, as well as Detox Tori, who runs a health coaching business that makes over 30 grand a month. In total, we've generated over 600 grand in client revenue over the past few years. And over that time, I've created and also worked with a lot of cool systems and solutions that I'd like to share with you today. So this solution that I want to share with you is called the Auto DM funnel, which is primarily used with Manychat. So like I said before, this allows any client or any business to take a lead from their content all the way to a booked call without any human intervention. One of my best case studies for this is for a client called Saul Hyde. We've managed to generate a total of 27K in direct revenue using the system. During the time we set up the system, Saul managed to hit a record month of 55 grand. This resulted in a 4.5K ticket size for my own agency, and I charge similar prices across the board when I implement this. So a few stats, these are tags on Manychat. So as you can see over here, approximately 431 leads were sent a demo call link without any human intervention. We've also sent 935 mini VSLs, which is the main converting tool of this funnel, which I'll walk you through in just a second. And all of this was done without any manual DM setting, let's say, right? And this is growing day by day. So how does this actually work? This DM funnel works using what I call a permission-based CTA model, which is basically a flow where you get the lead through each stage of the funnel with their permission. This is key because using Manychat is constrained by the use of keywords for triggers. You need to make sure you get the right keyword before you get the lead to the next stage or before an automation triggers. So you can only push a lead to the next stage once you get their keywords. So this is kind of a high level overview of what it looks like. So let's say I'm a coach and I posted a story pitching a free lead magnet or free resource. What I would do is I'd give them a keyword. I'll go ahead and then send them the lead magnet in question. And then after I send the lead magnet, this is the most important part. This is when you want to pivot towards your offer, because now they've received a bit of free value. They've made a micro commitment of asking for that free value. And now it's your chance to leverage that in order to bring them into your paid offer. So once I send the lead magnet, then you're going to go ahead and introduce the value of the offer and tell the lead that you want to send them a 2-minute long video that walks through how exactly they can use this lead magnet and also get results with it in a larger ecosystem of value. And if they want to receive that, they just have to say a keyword and you'll send it over. Once they send that keyword, you're going to send over the mini VSL. And then you're also going to tease a meeting invite. You're going to say, hey, if this speaks to you, if you want to get results using this system that I just showed, just comment the word meeting, for example, and I'll shoot over a link. And then you send over the link. So as you can see over here, you can now get a lead from a top of funnel piece of content all the way to a booked call using this permission-based CTA model. So I'm over here on a different account and I created a few demo flows for you to check out. So over here, let's say I was a coach and I posted a story saying, I created a free resource on how to track your leads. If you want it, comment the word demo1 and I'll send it over to you. So I'm just going to activate the flow right now by typing in demo1. What it's going to do is going to send me over a message with a button that's going to allow me to access the free resource when I click the button. So over here, you see me accessing a free resource. That is good and all, but the real magic happens once you send the free resource and you add in the pivot message to the larger value. So over here, I send it in the way of a voice note. This can be fully automated, by the way. You can automate voice notes on Manychat and make it sound very personalized, which is really, really helpful. or you can even send a video, which helps as well. In this case, we chose a voice note, and I'm just going to skip to the part where I send the CTA after the voice note, which is what you can see over here. So in the voice note, just a preface, what I say is, hey, I hope you like the resource. By the way, this ties into a much larger system that has helped my clients achieve X result. I've got a 2-minute video that I'd love to send over to you with your permission. If you want to check it out, just comment the word, in this case, demo2, and I'll shoot it over. So I'm going to go ahead and write demo2 just to activate the flow. And what it's going to do, it's going to send an automated message where it's going to send that 2-minute video. And this 2-minute video basically goes through all of my agency results so that whenever somebody watches it, they see results, 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 social proof, social proof, social proof. And this basically increases the conviction that the lead has in who I am, what I'm offering, and why I can be trusted to deliver on those solutions. I'm just going to skip through this video. I'll shoot a different one on how to actually film your mini VSL. This is the main converting tool that you're going to use to get people from being warm all the way to being hot and booking a call. So let's skip, let's skip, let's skip. As you can see, I'm just going through a lot of results over here. And after that, I'm going to pause it right here. I send a message after the video saying, if that speaks to you, just drop me a demo 3 and I'll catch you there. So in this case, we're using demo 3 as a keyword, but you can use any one that you want. So when I type demo 3, what it's going to do is it's going to send me a calendar link where I can book a call myself. So let's just skip to the part where it sends the demo link. And there we go. And then it sends an automated message with the demo link that makes it seem more personal. But as you can see over here, we got a lead from a top of funnel story that was CTAing a free resource all the way to a bottom of funnel call link using a permission-based CTA model. How does this actually look like inside of Manychat? So Manychat, this is quite complex. And if you want to know how to actually set it up step by step, just follow me on Instagram in the link below, and I'll walk you through exactly how you can do it, either for yourself or for a client that you're working with. But the way Manychat works is that you have many different nodes, and you can use tags and you can use conditional gating. So in the nodes, you can send over texts, you can add buttons, you can also add in videos, voice notes, and individual messages. And over here, here's a quick flow of how people can go through a lead magnet all the way to a booked call at the bottom of the funnel. And you're basically separating each automation per funnel stage so that whenever somebody gives you the permission to send over the mini VSL, then you'll activate a new automation for the mini VSL, and that's going to pitch the demo call link. And then if they give you the keyword to book a call, you're going to activate the automation that sends over the demo link. And then what you want to do, just to make sure that the automations are clean and you're not just sending these assets to everybody, because it can get quite messy using Manychat, you just want to add in different things called conditions, where a lead will only receive a mini VSL if certain conditions are met. For example, if they've received the lead magnet, and you only want to send them the demo call link after they've received the mini VSL. So again, I know this sounds quite complicated, but if you want help on setting this up for yourself or for your clients, DM me on Instagram using the link in bio, and I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. So why does this work, right? This funnel can work as a replacement of the setter. I mean, hypothetically, it can take leads all the way from your stories to a book call without any human intervention, but it works best as an enhancer, which means that when you're working with a large amount of leads, the amount of conversions you can get is limited by the bandwidth of your sales funnel or your sales machine. So for example, the setter only has their 2 thumbs to type messages. And when you have 17,000 followers, like some of my clients do, you want to make sure that you have another system that runs in the background that acts as a conveyor belt to take your leads from your content all the way to your sales process. And the reason why this system works is because it increases the bandwidth of your sales funnel and machine by getting more leads from your content all the way to a sales call without any human intervention. I just think I repeated that twice, but fuck it. So what this means is that you're getting higher speed to lead. You're moving people from one stage of your funnel to the bottom stage of your funnel extremely quickly, which is sometimes even faster than what a setter can do. It also means that you have more people who are interacting with your offer, because at the end of the day, you want to get people to your offer. You want them to see the price, you want them to see the value as much as possible. And that's how you get them to close. So you're basically creating a conveyor belt that's pushing people from cold to hot every single day, 24/7, running in the background. And lastly, what it does is it gives more time for your setter or yourself to work on the higher leverage touch points. No one wants to be reaching out to new followers all day, especially if you're getting hundreds. No one wants to be following up all day. You want to have something that follows up for you and interacts with most of your leads so that you could focus on the ones that are actually hot, right? And the good thing about the system is that it turns leads into cold leads and into hot ones without you needing to basically mess around with it too much. So, as a whole, just to kind of zoom out of everything, is these are one of the many solutions that coaches or consultants in the info space look for, because it's repeatable and it's predictable. And the good thing about this is that you can tie it into a tracking system, because Manychat allows you to add tags which essentially act as data points for your funnel tracking. And this allows you to do things like get insights on which strategies are working, which ones are not, and what you should be doubling down on. So, yeah, I hope this helps. I'm going to stop it right here, and I'm going to let you guys cook. Peace.